Bam! What is up, guys? David here, back for another video. And the year is coming to a close, and now that we just did a video for the top 10 videos of the year, I figured let's go back and reflect. And what I mean by that is, since my subscriber base has grown so fast this year, there's probably a lot of videos that you guys missed. So I figured I'd give you another top 10 list before the year's close of videos that you probably missed this year. So let's get started. Number 10, the 50,000 subscriber special. Now this video was actually very hard to make. What I tried to do was I tried to get all the different cars that I had previously reviewed and put them in one video. Unfortunately, that didn't work out due to one of the cars was totaled, another one was sold, the list goes on and on. But thankfully, I was able to get a decent group of cars together and go film at a parking garage and also film in downtown Richmond, Virginia, where I am from. It was a very stressful video to make because the lights in downtown Richmond are not with sensors, they are timed. So our big pack of cars would get lost from each other. So we would have to do the same street several times over and over again to get the shots that I needed. But overall, it was a pretty cool video. It was nice, short and sweet, but a lot of people ask what I'm gonna do for future subscriber videos as well. So I guess I'll just have to figure that out. Number 9 is the drifting Miata video. This was a 590 wheel horsepower Miata that had a Mazda Speed 3's motor in it. But it was recently purchased by my buddy Thomas, who's trying to get into drifting and into the leagues higher up in drifting. He's very talented and we got a lot of POV footage of him driving, so that was pretty cool. Drift Valley is a really awesome environment because it's an amateur event, so if you want to learn how to drift in the Shenandoah Valley, it's the place to go, man. Anybody can do it. You just pay up the fee and you just drive right on in and you start sliding around. It's a great time. Number 8 is, you guys are probably gonna laugh at this one. Number 8 is the FAQ video. Now, I have very frequently asked questions on this channel. Why haven't you reviewed this? Why haven't you reviewed that? Why haven't you made this video? Why haven't you made that video? What kind of camera equipment do you use? What kind of car do you drive? What is your favorite car? It goes on and on and on. And in this video, I thought with one big sweep, I could get them all out of the way. But the video flopped. And so a lot of times I have to redirect the people to the video to be like, this is everything, I promise. It was one of those days at home where I'd finished my editing for other videos and I was like, maybe I should just do this. And when people did watch it, they loved it, which was great. It is a longer video, but a lot of people got the answers that they needed. I'll probably go back and revisit and do FAQ videos more often since the response was pretty good from the people who did watch it. So I'll probably do those more often as well. Number 7, the rallies. Now, the rally videos, I made a huge mistake when you were trying to make it on YouTube. I made a 50-minute video. Because I know for a fact that a lot of people, when they click on a video and they see 50 minutes, they're just like, nah. But it was a very intense video. I put my heart and soul into it. And out of all the other videos on the channel, it definitely just did not perform. But I totally understand from the length and everything else. It's one of those videos that you'd have to get a bucket of popcorn and watch. It's essentially a little mini movie, so I understand why people wouldn't want to sit at their computer the whole time. The Ohio rally didn't do that well either. This time I learned my lesson from Rally North America and split it in two. It was a 2-day rally over a 5-day rally, which Rally North America was, which explains why the video is so long. The Ohio Valley was an interesting experience too because it was a completely different environment. Leaves were changing instead of going through Kansas. Number 6, Formula Drift. Now Formula D is one of my videos that I really sat down and looked at and said, I think I did it right this time. Just like every artist in the world, I am a complete perfectionist over my work, and it hardly is ever good enough for me. Usually I say, this needs to be better, that needs to be better, this could have been better, but it's too late. But with Formula Drift, I exported that video and uploaded it, and I said, I don't think I could have done this any better. Especially because I couldn't get my hands on a media pass, and I filmed the entire event from outside the fence. So that was very difficult. But I think it gave it kind of a spectator-ish type feel to it that would be very different if I was more in the action. So I kind of liked it for that aspect. Unfortunately, Formula Drift downloaded it off my channel and put it on theirs. And they didn't even ask permission, but unfortunately I can't do anything about it because they're protected by some clause that says if you buy one of their tickets, all video or audio taken at the event is automatically theirs. So that was my fault not looking into that, and it was a real bummer that I couldn't do anything about it. But I'm not gonna lie, I laughed pretty hard when I saw a lot of my subscribers go full front on Formula Drift's page and were like, how dare you take his video? Number 5 is one of my favorites, the Safari vlog. The Safari vlog was me, Kelsey, Alex, and Zach. And what we did is we piled up in her Ford Fusion and went on this road trip to this safari park. Now, what was the point of this vlog? Well, my channel is all about what can you do in a car that makes life great. Well, we did something else that made life great in a car. What this place was is you could literally drive into this place and it was completely open with a bunch of safari animals. It was a really funny experience, you know, trying to feed these animals without them completely invading your car. And a bison tried to French kiss Kelsey, so that was kind of funny. But if you want to see a quick little funny video with us getting harassed by a bunch of animals, that is the one to watch. Number 4 is Springfest 5, but it takes place in Virginia Beach, and it is one of the best meets around here. Now, Import Alliance was a good contender for this spot, but it actually recently picked up, which is great. It's one of my favorite videos I ever made, and I'm glad that it's finally getting some viewership. But it was a good little car meet video and had some beautiful Japanese classics in the beginning, so if that is what you're into, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Number 3 is the 50th anniversary of the Mustang. Now, I know that not everybody on this channel likes Mustangs. I totally understand that. It's all about taste, it's all about preference, ain't that right? But this one, I took it from a different kind of perspective. I took a step back and kind of said, why is the Mustang so special? Like, why do so many people love this car? Even me. Like, why do I even love my own car? And I did it in a very documentary style fashion. And so I talked about the history of the car, I talk about the timelines, all sorts of stuff. I mean, this is a car that's been around for 50 years in consecutive production, and that's pretty amazing stuff. So kind of digging and seeing why it's still around, that was pretty cool. I met all these awesome people at the 50th. It was just such a great time, but it's for sure one of my favorite videos I've made. Number 2 is the Kenny G Evo. Now, the Kenny G Evo is a friend named Marcus. The reason they call it the Kenny G Evo is that he's always listening to jazz music, even when he races people. And this Evo was intense. I mean, it made very high horsepower. It was boost by gear, so it was absolutely flawless. It just went. There was no drama. Kenny G's suspension was so amazing. I floored it around an exit ramp and it did it. It just did it. And it was fully gutted, and Marcus is an awesome guy, and he helped me out with my GTR review as well as a rolling shot car. This Evo actually went to Great Falls Cars and Coffee in Northern Virginia, and a bunch of my subscribers apparently ran after it to tell them they've seen his video. So that was definitely an interesting feeling hearing that when my channel was finally starting to pick up. So thank you, Marcus, so much for helping me out with the GTR video, and I can't wait to see what you do next in the car world. Alright, number 1, all of my friend vlogs. Okay, I know this sounds weird, but recently I've been starting to do more vlogs with more people in the car and not just myself. And so it's kind of like a video podcast, if that makes sense. And a lot of the times I love bringing people along in the vlogs because they always bring a different perspective to the table. But what a lot of people don't realize is that I've been doing this for a while now. And I don't mean that in a bad way, like how dare you don't watch it, but a lot of people are like, you should do this more often. And then I'm like, well, here you go. I've done a vlog with my friend Corey Mooberry. He was an absolute trip, and he was about to go to basic training for the military. And I'm probably gonna do another vlog with him soon to see how much he's changed after basic training. I've done a vlog with Kelsey. I've done a vlog with Rodney and Hi from Roanoke in his Subaru. I've done a vlog with Guido the Getawayer from Germany, a YouTuber from Germany who I drove all the way to Radford, Virginia for, and it was an awesome time. Very, very cool to hear his German perspective as well. Shoot, I did a vlog with Dr. M3 and his BMW i8 for God's sake. That was pretty cool. Did a vlog with my dad. I did a vlog with Alex, the owner of the Hawkeye I reviewed. The list goes on and on and on, and it just shows how tight-knit the car community is. All these different types of people I have met just from cars, and that's why I made it number one. It's not because you did or didn't watch it. I made it number one to show that in the end, relationships are the most important things in your life. It's what makes you happy in life. Maintaining relationships, especially with your awesome hobby, it's so great, guys. I cannot express that enough. If it wasn't for cars, I wouldn't have driven all the way to Kentucky to drive these beautiful back roads in Kentucky. Another video I made, which was such an amazing experience. You know, without these relationships, I would not be where I am today in my career, or if anything. I mean, I owe it to these people for helping build my channel, and I'm forever in their debt, and I'm forever in your guys' debt. So even though this entire list was about videos that you might have missed, in the end, a bunch of you guys still watched them, and that's what's important. I'm lucky to get one view from you guys, let alone 100,000. And that is my attitude, and it will always be my attitude. So with that note, I want to end the year with you guys, and I appreciate every single one of you for subscribing and watching. I will see you guys in 2015, and let's make this year even better. Take it easy.